just 1 year. So that we are very familiar with each other and we are used to be with each other. And right now, the new employee, the new colleague, when they come to our department, maybe how to say, I am not very familiar with them. So like I sometimes you don't know you can talk what scene you can talk with them. So sometimes I always hang out with like Chan or Elan or maybe Will, but some colleagues they were already got a new job. Yeah. So right now I think only kind of like I feel like only 2 or 3 people I'm really familiar with. Yeah. So that's why maybe I had 5, but right now the two they are leaving and I only got like 3. I'm really familiar with. Yeah. So one side I feel really glad for them, and the other side I really feel a little bit upset. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little bit tough.
So, are you thinking, or you mentioned before, it's like you're planning to find a new job also?
Sure, sure. Maybe finish finish the test, English test, then uh, to next year. Because right now I think too many in past 3 this month and past 2 months there are 3 colleagues that are leaving. Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna much more colleagues are preparing for new job. I don't know. So mm, yeah. So for about myself, maybe next year. Yeah.
Okay. So you plan to find a new job. Would that be on the same county, or are you planning to go to Taipei City also? Something like that?
Okay. At first, maybe I will prefer my county because in Hsinchu County, a lot of IT technology company, really famous one, is are in Hsinchu County. Yeah,
Right.
and maybe if there's a chance, maybe I will go to Taipei City because but I need to if I go to when I still find a job in Hsinchu, I can live home at home. But if I go to Taipei City, maybe if I get a higher pay because I need to pay the rent,
Right.
you know, right? And in Taipei City, it's so tough. It's so difficult for everyone to live there because the rent is so high,
Right.
unbelievable high. Like just like if you like live in Tokyo, yeah. So so maybe if I got a higher pay, get a higher pay, really high enough for me, yeah, I can pay the rent. Yeah, or maybe I just stay in my county.
Yeah, I think so. That would be great.
Maybe I pay to my mom, pay my mom. Yeah,
Exactly. Right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's my plan.
So you said that one of your colleague will be resigning also 3 weeks from now. Um,
Yeah, one is tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah, the other one is in 3 weeks.
So for the other colleague that you said, of course you were shocked. How about for Chen? do you know that he will really resign already?
Yeah, I knew that because a couple weeks ago I got the information, and because she had
Mhm.
he had like a 3 day off this week because she is going to spend all his day off, yeah, before he resigned. So he went to Elan County for a trip.
Mhm.
So I knew that, yeah.
So
But tonight, tonight finally I knew where he go. Yeah, the new company because a few weeks ago he didn't want to tell
tell.
tell me about the new company.
Uh-huh.
He just say before he leave he will tell me. So I think tonight is the time. So he just told me that the new company, and I found that a lot of my older colleagues
Mhm.
went to the same company.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so like kind of a lot of colleagues they are graduate from our company then
So that
go there.
that new company, is it in Ilan?
No. Still in
Hsinchu.
Hsinchu County.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and Elan County. I mean, he went to Elan County for 3 days off
Mhm.
for kind of trip. Yeah,
Okay.
have a trip.
Or it's like a vacation, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
vacation. Right, exactly.
Okay, that's good. So it's like you wanted to spend um time to relax before he will. So when he will start on his new company.
Okay. He told me that he have another weeks off,
Mhm.
so maybe August, not August, maybe a week's a week's day off.
Mhm.
So that might be
So a week from now. So I think that's gonna be September that he'll gonna start.
September 2nd.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe September
Okay.
2nd. So he will have another free week.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
So what is his main reason why he decided to resign in your company?
I think the last time we discussed about this, I think that's about the pay.
Ah, okay.
Because he think the promotion is not that quick. I don't know how to describe it
Mhm.
because he got like 3 year, 2 to 3 years to upgrade his I don't know the level
Mhm.
because the level is about about your pay. You need to upgrade your level, got the promotion, then you got a higher pay in our company. But he took about 2 years, so that's that's not enough quick for him.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's why he just tried to find a new job.
Does
Yeah,
he have a family already?
not yet. He right now 27,
Uh,
27. Yeah.
so he's still single or does he have a
I'm
girlfriend?
not sure, but I think right now he's single.
Mm.
I think, but I'm not sure with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's like you're looking forward also to finding a new job, but for now you'll
Sure.
be staying on your company, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. That's good to hear. And sometimes if you will hear this kind of, if you have farewell party or you um got the news that one of your colleague or one of your uh, teammates will be leaving a company, you mentioned you feel upset, right? But
Right.
for me, before, especially if they're my friends already, for me, I feel sad. It's like um, we're gonna miss that person, right?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
So because just in the past year we go to the gym to do workout. There must be like 5 to 6 people, and right now maybe only three. Yeah. So just a little bit miss that.
Okay.
Miss that very much.
Exactly. But I hope you will be able to get along. You said there will be only
Yeah,
three of
sure.
you with the other colleagues that you have. Well, sometimes it's hard to adjust, and if you are not on the same page, or let's say you're not on the same hobbies or the same uh, likes or anything that you like, sometimes it's hard to be friends with, your colleague.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. So right now, if everyone gonna have a day off, everyone just feel weird. Oh, you're gonna have a day off, so you got a new job. You have an interview. Yeah, because too many people resigned
Uh-huh.
recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, because another colleague, he is sick on Monday, so
Okay.
he isn't showing up. He was not showing
Mm-hmm.
up, so I just type the text to him. So where did you go to where did you go to interview? No, oh, no, I'm just
Okay.
sick. I stayed home to recover
Uh-huh.
from sick. Yeah, so no interview.
Okay.
So I just tell him, oh, if you are going to interview, please grab me out or send me the
Mm-hmm.
information. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah,
kind of fun.
just kidding.
Yeah, you're making fun of it already. Okay. So,
No, I didn't know because maybe interview. No, if I'm going to an interview, I will not tell my colleague about that. Yeah, right. Yeah, because if I may how to say I have done everything, then I will tell them.
yeah, if
If
you're
I still have an interview right now, I think I won't
yeah,
tell them
exactly.
about detail. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. So
yeah.
let's move on with the activity that we had last time. So we were able to
Yep.
identify the parts of speech. Right now, let's see if the vocabulary words that you've selected or chose for this is correct or are correct.
Mhm.
So the first sentence, can you just read it, please, including the verb or the word, I should say.
Okay. The first one. The guests were amazed by the beautiful statues in the garden.
Okay, beautiful. Yep, that's correct. Can you give me other two more adjectives that can also
Two
describe
more.
statues? Yep,
Amazing,
amazing.
but
Okay.
it's weird. Amazed by the amazing statues. It's
uh,
weird.
any other verb? I mean adjective instead of amazing. But amazing, yeah, it's okay. Other term that would describe amazing?
Uh, unbelievable.
Uh, unbelievable statues? Uh,
It's not a good one.
Any other term that would describe, let's say, unbelievable, something that connotes
or
negative impression,
okay.
maybe?
Okay. Magical. Magical
Magical
statue,
stages. Wow, it's like you're in a
or
fairy tale.
maybe awful.
Okay. I like that. Awful.
Amazed by awful statues.
Magical.
Awful, or maybe awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awful. Awesome.
Amazing. We'll disregard that. Okay, you could also use weird, kind of weird
Weird.
stage in the garden.
Weird station.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or wonderful, right? Or you could also use unique.
Yeah. Yeah. Unique.
Okay, so very good. So I'm just asking for two more, but we were able to have come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. I think adjectives is easier, right?
Yep.
Okay, next. Can you read sentence number
Uh,
2?
Next, second. Okay. The rise in steel prices has resulted in a dramatic increase in our production
Okay,
costs.
dramatic increase. I like that. Any other?
Slowly,
Slowly increase. Okay.
maybe obviously in a slow increase. So, so maybe not slowly, or maybe that's a slow, or
Slow increase.
and
Okay. What about in the uh, when it comes to the amount, quantity there,
yeah,
and the cost? What we have, let's say, large increase in our production. Yeah.
large,
What
yeah,
else?
and obvious.
Obvious. Okay. It, try to uh, think of adjective that would describe increase. So slow increase, large increase in our production cost. What about small? Small
Mhm.
increase in our production cost. Anything else? Give me one more.
Okay. Minor.
Minor, okay. Okay, we could slightly, or slight, I should say, slight
Okay.
increase. Okay, so dramatic, that would be okay. Next, number 3, please.
Okay. Number three. While Jane was at college, she calls to her sister every week.
Okay. Additional vocabulary words.
Mm, Emails. Is that a verb?
Okay, so for number 3, it is actually in simple past tense. So if it says here, while Jane was at college. So for the word
Yep.
calls, that is in present tense. Simple present tense. Yeah, so
Uh-huh. Oh, so I need
should
to
be on simple
code.
past tense.
Uh-huh. Because of the was, Jen was at college. Okay. Code. She code to her sister every week.
Mm-hmm. Or what is the other term for called? Can be spoke. Jane spoke to her sister
Okay,
every
spoke.
week. Yeah, that's better, right? Instead of called, but it's okay. 2 more. Any other?
Talked.
Talked, okay. So aside from spoke, talk, code, you mentioned about emails.
Yeah. So I don't know, is that kind of verb?
When it comes to sending emails,
I emailed to.
emailed or wrote.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's like they're on
Okay.
a long distance um, relationship or they're not together. So she wrote to her sister every week. All right, number 4.
Okay. Number 4, the project team found it very difficult to hide their mistake over the rejection.
Okay. It's actually more of you are describing the word rejection.
Okay.
So if you feel rejected, what would you feel? For example, you are courting a girl and this girl doesn't like you. So
Awkward.
awkward, okay. Any other um, awkward, it's more of it says here it should be noun, right?
Yep.
So be very
Maybe shame.
you feel
Okay, maybe very difficult to hide their shame.
okay. Or
Shame on them.
any other word for shame. There is actually a better word to describe it. When you feel rejected. Yeah.
Feeling.
It's more of a feeling.
Upset. So that's the actual
Okay, I'm gonna
sadness.
give you if you are rejected, then definitely you will feel disappointed.
Yeah,
Disappointment. So disappointment, that's a noun, but if
And
disappointed, that's gonna be verb already.
yeah, actually, yep.
Any
And sadness.
sadness, okay. Any other term, negative. What about noun that ends with ion?
Depression.
Mm, frustration.
Depression.
I'm sorry,
Frustration.
what is the word you just said?
Depression.
Discretion?
Yeah. Depression.
Oh,
Depression.
depression.
Depression. Ah, yeah, depression.
Okay, over the hide their depression. Okay. It, you could also say their anger, right?
Ah,
So the project
yeah,
team found it very difficult to hide their anger over the rejection, their depression, their frustration, their sadness, and their disappointment over the rejection.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So
I can
most
feel it.
likely for now, when it comes to describing feeling or emotion, you may think of this. This can be your clues. Words that ends with ION and also NES.
Yep.
Okay, next. Number 5, please.
Number five, the board gave our project proposal a very complete review.
Okay, adjective, complete. Okay, complete. Any other adjective? When it comes to describing the review, it's like if you're giving a feedback. What kind of review are you gonna give? Let's say
Specific.
specific. What this is when it comes to it's like the quality. Again, this is when it comes to the quality of the review.
Give project. Our project proposal very.
Okay, I'm gonna give an example. Positive review.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So the board gave our project proposal a very positive review.
Positive. Mm-hmm.
So what's the other? You could also use negative.
Negative. Yeah.
Okay. What else? Give me one.
Powerful.
Powerful. Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Concrete.
Concrete. Okay.
No, I have no
Subjective.
idea.
Subjective
Okay.
review, it's like based on their personal, or you could also add careful. So this or
Mhm.
some of the best answer to describe it. And lastly,
Actually, the delegates seem to find the presentation very
okay,
interesting.
interesting, very good. Any other adjectives?
Useful.
Okay, seem to find the presentation very useful. Okay, like that. Okay, you could also use this. Mediocre. So
Uh-huh.
this word
Okay.
doesn't, sometimes it doesn't usually. I'm just gonna add a comment. hmm
Mediocre.
So do you know what is
Mhm.
the meaning of mediocre?
Yeah, so-so.
The best term, the right word. Okay. Any other term instead of
Find the
so-so?
presentation very so-so.
I've added here. Can you
Okay.
read it?
Okay. Just acceptable, but not good. Not
Okay. Or
good enough.
so-so.
So, yeah, that's the
I know.
definition of so-so. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
mediocre.
that's a
Okay,
this is the
I
right
like.
term. A good term. Any other one
Yeah,
more?
good. Mm. Energetic.
Very energetic.
Find the phrase. Yeah,
How would you say that the
because the voice is loud.
How are you gonna say that presentation is an
Yeah,
energetic? Well, maybe the person who presented the presentation, but we're
yeah.
referring to the presentation itself.
Okay.
Helpful, okay.
Helpful.
Similar with useful.
You so. Uh,
How about the presentation? What can you say about? Can be. How about negative? Awful.
awful. Okay. Next,
You can
awful.
say
Right.
okay.
Awesome.
Boring.
Awful.
Yeah.
Boring. Okay.
One more. Give me one more. Exciting.
Exciting. Exciting.
You can also, if there's a lot of people who agree with it, you could say convincing.
Convincing. Wow.
So these
Okay.
are useful words that might, show on the examination. These are some of the words that you don't normally use it every day, but if you're
Yeah. Yeah.
really working into emails, or it's like you're talking or watching American movies, you'll definitely encounter more of these words. Okay, so let's move
Yeah.
on with the activity. So it's going to be 1 to 6. So I want you to try to answer it for now. So you can read it aloud,
Okay.
and then you could
I,
just highlight your answer.
okay. The first one, the guests were amazed by the colorful
Okay?
statues in the garden. So, okay, B. Okay. Uh, okay. B. Colorful. And then next one. The rise in steel prices has resulted in a but they're too considerable. Is that a normal
Mm,
thing? The A and C is the same. So both A
no,
and C is the answer.
I'm sorry.
Considerable.
This is why.
Okay, so the answer is C. In a considerable increase in our production costs.
Okay.
C. Okay, number three. While Jan was at college, she wrote to her sister every week. Pass. Go pass. Next one. The project team find it very difficult to hide their so it might be disappointment over the rejection.
Mm-hmm.
So the answer is D. And number five, the board gave our project proposal a very review. So you want favorable. So B. Next one, the delegates seemed to find the presentation very adjective.
Mm-hmm.
So C, interesting,
All
very
right.
interesting.
See,
Okay.
it's actually easier once you are already on the examination because the multiple choice is given, right? So you will no longer think of, oh,
Yep.
what would be the right word to describe this? Okay, some of our answers
Mm-hmm.
provided earlier is already given, like wrote. So disappointment.
Yep.
So favorable, but it's close or similar
That's
to
a new one.
positive, right? Next here, interesting. So the negative is boring. So it's gonna be easier. Okay. So it's
Yep.
easier, right? Whenever you have already know what would be the right
Right.
um, parts of
Mm-hmm.
speech and the choices or the correct words is already given. So you just know how to distinguish which one is a noun, a verb. But then sometimes if you're gonna read it and it doesn't sound good, so it's like you're gonna think
Yep.
about it. It's, for example, just like this. The delegates seem to find the presentation very interesting. So it's like, it doesn't sound right, right? Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty, so let's move now to number 2, a test tactic.
Okay. The tactic, the two pass
Okay.
method.
So can you just read it first? The test tip.
Okay. The tactic. Okay. Test it. Manage your time wisely. Answer the easy questions first very quickly. After you have answered all the easy ones, come back and spend a maximum of 20 seconds each on the rest.
Okay. Next.
Test tip. Try to predict answers. Spending more than 30 seconds on a par 5 question probably won't help you find the answer. If you don't know the answer, guess and move
Okay.
on.
So for this part, it says here that after you have answered all the easy ones, come back and spend a maximum of 20 seconds each on the rest. I think for this, yeah, I agree that you could focus on the easy questions. However, this is sometimes what it's like you're gonna skip. I think it's best if you already try to predict or guess, and then you could just go back to those
Mhm.
questions that you are not sure. What if yeah, because sometimes, if you're
Yeah.
in a hurry and your time is almost over and it's like you still have to find which one you haven't answered. So, right?
Yeah, exactly. So maybe sometimes
Hmm.
I will misfill in the wrong answer in the in the answer box
Exactly.
and answer
Right.
sheet.
Or the
Yeah.
other option is that, yeah, you could try to guess you think would be your answer, but then you could try to put a mark maybe. So if you still have enough time to go back, then it's easier for you to spot, oh, this is the one that I'm not sure about, right? So that's gonna be
Mhm.
another tip for you. Okay.
Yep.
And I think for this, if you are into taking the exam, it's like you won't really, measure how much time you've already spent to it. Like, oh, it's already 30 seconds. I need to go to the next question, right? Because
Yep.
sometimes if you're still reading the sentences,
Right.
it's gonna consume time for you to understand or comprehend it. So, yeah, as much as possible, try to grasp as much as you can. Okay, so let's just
Yep.
finish this part.
Tactic checklist. One, determine the part of
Hmm.
speech that fits the blanks. Two, look for answer choices with the correct part of speech. Three, think of words that might fit before you look at the answer choices. Four, use the two-pass method to answer quickly. If you aren't
There.
sure, guess and move on.
It's still better that you have to guess the answer already and then move on to the next question. Okay, so we'll do more of this
Yep.
um, next Tuesday. Okay. All right, so
Okay.
do you have any questions before we end the class tonight? Okay, so that's
No.
it for tonight
No.
then,
Thank you.
Maso. You may take a rest. Have a great evening.
Okay.
I know you're tired.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
A
Alrighty, bye
little bit.
now.
Thank you.